great spot if you
Okay. That's fine. I'm glad to do that.
that way it gets me first.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think because I was sitting there, I was like, oh no, let's see it first.
Hey everyone, Leo here, and today is our PoastTown Elementary investigation. Now, today we're going to go over EVPs, video footage, and pictures from our experience at PoastTown Elementary on November 24th, 2017. This beautiful and old school has a lot of spirits walking through its halls. The question is where did they come from? The thing is that no one's died in this school. And Daryl, the owner of the school and once a student of the school, has said, and I paraphrase, he was once told that spirits go to where they are happiest when they die, and he believes that they were happy here when they died. Which on this occasion makes sense because of all the child spirits here. But from our experience, there isn't just children's spirits here. We believe that we came in contact with, and you will soon see, a spirit of a janitor. It was said that he died in a house fire not too far from the school, at least from what we were told. Now, it is possible that we came in contact with other spirits from the village itself, as before the school was built, there was a place called a baby farm there. And this is just an example. And a baby farm is where parents would drop off their kids for various reasons, and this place would raise them to become farmhands or workers for the village. But it's also possible that we came in contact with spirits from the two train crashes that happened not too far from the school. One in 1910 and one in 1895. Both happened on 4th of July. The second crash that took place is listed as the worst crash in history of Butler County. The crash happened between a passenger train and a freight train and left 25 dead and roughly 35 injured. This area became a place for those to come and mourn those who have died during the crash. And it's recorded that this is the closest crash and deadliest crash that happened closest to the school. Though this town dates back all the way to 1818, originally known as West Liberty, it didn't turn to PoastTown until 1948. This school was not built till 1937, and it went through World War II, the missile crisis, and all kinds of things, all the way up to 1999 when the school finally closed down. So even though we don't know where these spirits came from, we do know that there is a lot of spirits in this school. And before I start this investigation, I want to thank Ghost and Stuff, or Ghost Ruckus, for letting us come along on their private tour. I hope to do a lot more with them in the future, and I appreciate all that they've done for us. Also, that EVP in the very beginning, that was from them, for last time they were here. It's of a child running down the hallway, and they were alone. James and Lindsay are the only two members of this team, and they were sitting alone upstairs, just talking, when all of a sudden the EVP picked us up. They didn't hear this in person, and again, let me state, they were all alone.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think because I was sitting there, I was like, oh no, let's see it first.
Reason I wanted this on here is because it's a great find, and I wanted you to see what to expect when going to PoastTown Elementary. Now, without further ado, let's continue with our investigation. On November 24th, 2017, James and Lindsay, who were part of Ghost Ruckus, invited us to go with them to PoastTown Elementary. In our group, we had Aries, Aquarius, and I. We started off trying to get a feel from the school, starting from top to bottom, trying to check out all the hot spots and maybe stir something up. From what we were told, the school was very haunted and ended up sending a bunch of investigators running out the door. We started at the time of around 8 o'clock Eastern. Walking around the school, we could tell it was going to be hard to decipher some noises, from pipes cracking and bumping on the ceilings and floors to wind currents pushing open doors and lockers. But because these noises are here, doesn't mean that it's always just that. It could also mean that a spirit is trying to communicate with us. We did, however, come across our first scare walking around the building.
Whoa, God, Jesus Christ. God, fuck those people. I didn't... like, the fact that it was so real... This is the coyote we were talking about right here. The eyes are what get me, man.
My heart's beating so fast.
He got scared, and then I saw the eyes, I freaked out. Oh my God.
It seems that the school has a pet stuffed coyote that they like to move from area to area to scare investigators. What actually got me was when the flashlight hit the golden eyes, I thought it was an animal trying to jump out of the darkness at us. This was only the start of things, for at this point, our senses were heightened, and when we were walking around, it was kind of hard to tell because we heard doors slamming and shutting, and we'd go and try and find them, but couldn't find what door it was.
And then I'll cut it from the camera so I can show everything that we're picking up on the camera. What was that?
Neither of us.
That was none of us either.
Did you hit that chair?
No. Look up on it. Hold on, I'll kick it, but I didn't.
That was
That was a door shutting.
It was a door shutting for sure.
We'd also hear noises that wouldn't repeat as we got closer to them. But we did hear scraping that was going across the ground, it sounded like, and we actually found the location.
I swear it sounded like violin playing to me, like someone practicing for the first time.
It sounds like maybe like your teacher is like rearranging your classroom.
Like chairs and stuff.
Yeah.
I can see that.
After I said that.
Yeah. It's like someone rearranging everything, I get you.
Ask.
Is someone rearranging your classroom? We're just curious. It's that room right there.
That room?
Yeah. I just heard it again and it's looking right at it.
That's a storage unit.
Just check if it's you. Bit the cape might be flying backwards. Oh my God, I know. Okay, so from what I can see, there was a lot of metal in there. But nothing like wind. There we go. There's no windows open. There's definitely a lot of storage for metal. Doesn't look like any door or anything to scoot. There is stools, tables, chairs over there. That was me. Is that tag moving? It does. Is there someone sitting in this chair? Can you move it again? That was me.
Now, I'm not sure if you heard it, but as I knocked on the door to ask if someone was in there, we actually picked up an EVP.
Just check if it's you.
To us, it sounds like it's saying the S word. And again, we're trying to be family friendly for obvious reasons.
Just check if it's you.
Next, we asked if there was something at the chair, and we got this.
It does. Is there someone sitting in this chair? Can you move it again?
To us, it sounds like a male's voice coming over the intercom, saying to the spirits, "Shut up," or "Spirits, shut up."
It does. Is there someone sitting in this chair? Can you move it again?
Next, we move upstairs, where once I actually had a lot of activity in, and it's actually right next to where Ghost Ruckus picked up that EVP from earlier. And you may have seen this video before if you've been to our channel before. If not, you can check out in the description below, we have the full raw footage of this video. Now, in the first few seconds of this clip, we actually picked up a few different things.
This your room, Miss Johnson? I saw your name written down on front of the wall there. If you know what your room about. You got a whole classroom with kids here. You got one bad kid sitting up in your chair.
An orb can hear you. Did anyone else hear that noise in the back hall? I heard it too. I was wondering, is that a female or something?
Coffee.
Yeah,
There is a dog outside.
that's what I thought this was a dog, because
We got closer to a dog. Like when we parked, the dog was barking at us. So
okay.
it's over on the side. So
What traffic on is that?
Do they mess my perfume?
I smell something.
James, is it your fruity stuff again?
I don't smell anything.
But this smells like a straight perfume.
Kind of.
I'll come near you.
Kind of see it.
Don't you, Miss Coline? Are you standing next to me like a perfume?
I smell James's fruity stuff right over here. Closet and fruity. I heard something.
You got me under the dog.
No, it was.
That was down the hallway over the cough.
The first one is hard to hear, but when Aries asks, "Is this your room, Miss Johnson?" we think we got a reply.
This your room, Miss Johnson?
To us, this sounds like yes, but I can't prove it either way, just because I'm not sure if Miss Johnson has passed through this world yet or not.
This your room, Miss Johnson?
Next, we hear what sounds like a coughing. We definitely know it came from down the hall, but it could have been Daryl, who was staying on the lower levels of the building. We really don't have proof either way.
You got a whole classroom with kids here.
Next, we pick up in audio and video something that kind of sounds like me, but we can't make it out, nor do I remember saying this. It happens right before I talk to Aquarius about orbs.
You got one bad kid sitting up in your chair.
Next for the orbs, we've concluded that all the orbs in this video is actually just dust. Now, some people say every orb is dust, but I don't agree with that. We will be making a video about that later in the future as well. We then went down to the cafeteria, where it was said a lot of activity went on. We set up aside where all the kids would drop off their trays when they were done with their food. As soon as we started talking though, our EMF started going crazy, and here's the video footage and EVPs of what we got during that time.
Do you like it here?
No.
Do you work here?
So, are you the janitor? Put that again, that's a yes. Okay. Are you okay with us being here? Do you want us to leave? Let me space it out a little bit. Yeah, no, I'm talking too fast. Are you okay with us being here? Yeah. We're not going to cause any destruction or anything. We just want to know that you're here, talk with you. Would it be okay? Would it be okay if we took a picture of you? I guess it's okay. Yeah. Do you get angry at some of the groups that come in here? A little bit. Is that your painting up in the gym? Of the Indian? The school mascot?
As you can tell, the EMF was going off after each question we asked, and it didn't look like a set pattern. And from the answers we were getting, it kind of seems like the janitor that passed. Here we asked if we could take a picture of him, and this is the picture we got. Now, a few people said that this looks like dust, and though we got dust in the video footage, this is the only one of 2 times we picked anything up with this camera. Here's the rest of the shots from the same room. The reason we asked about the Indian painting in the gym was because of the fact that it was said that the janitor painted it way before he passed, and it looks like it's barely aged at all, even though the sun is hitting it through the windows of the gym itself. After talking with the spirit for a little bit longer, it seemed to have walked away or ran out of energy, and we didn't pick anything else up. So this is going to be a 2-parter episode, and the reason for that is because of the fact that we have so much data and we don't want to rush more than we already are. We cut out a lot from this 8-hour trip, but we made sure to keep in everything that was worth showing. Everything else was just little blips, little creaks, stuff that we couldn't say if it was a spirit or the school. So we want to make sure that you guys get a good experience on both videos. So for this week, I hope you guys enjoyed this. The next one should be up next week, and I can't wait for you guys to see that as well. Again, make sure to leave in the comments below if we missed anything or if you think you heard something else, and look forward to that next one. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to smash that sub button so that way you can see next week's video. We have a lot planned for the future, so keep around for that as well. I want to say thank you all for watching this, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have fun and be safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.